Because there is an amount of money that Matt will accept to go and punch you in the fucking head. Like, Matt, there's an amount of money I could pay you to go drive up to Mike's house in Brisbane, knock on his front door, and smack him straight in the nose without any prior knowledge, consent. You have a price, right?
100% there's a price on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Matt, let me ask you a follow-up question. Do you think Ben can afford that amount?
Mike, don't start a Matt bidding war with me. I will fucking
I can be bought. I can be bought. Do I think that Ben could afford that? I honestly don't know. How much you got in the bank, Benjamin?
Yeah, Ben, how much you got in the bank?
Yeah, can you show us your bank account?
How much money do you have to your name, cash asset? How much?
Not very much, man. I got a coat hanger. That's worth something.
Well, that could be useful in the future, Ben.
Could use a coat hanger.
Would you say that could be useful in some situations?
Yeah, in the future.
My man.
Maybe.
When you don't have steps, you have a coat hanger. Welcome to Just the Tip. Suck my dick.
That's good. How's your new job?
It's all right. Yeah, it's pretty good. Good community around here. Well, yeah, it feels good, man. It's fucking exhausting. I'm so tired. However shit you're feeling, I'm probably feeling better, but still tired.
Yeah, I don't have COVID, but if you said to me, Michael, you've got COVID, I'd be like, yeah, probably. I'm pretty bad. My glasses I'll take these off. Welcome to another episode of Just the Tip. I'm your host, Mike. There's the music. Join with me always, Matt. Matt, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm always here, baby.
When do you think you and I are going to get a week off soon, and Ben will just be able to do the show on his own?
Unlikely.
You're going to hate this. This is gonna really twist your nipples in opposite directions.
Speaking of twisting nipples, Benjamin, how you doing?
Yeah. It was only by sheer chance that I saw the phone with a message. And it was like 5 minutes to start time. So
sheer chance? Sheer chance?
Yeah. Also, I was gonna wear a navy blazer on today, but how do you feel about wearing blazers when it's not the cirkies? What's the etiquette on that?
I think we got a free dress code in here, man. Do we all have to wear the blazer?
It is a bit of a free dress code.
I don't think I own a blazer.
You don't own a blazer?
I'm a t-shirt guy, man. I'm a salt of the earth t-shirt every day, man.
He's a working class man.
Blazer made? I got a blazer made to fit my body. You should see it.
Matt comes from old money, so he's always gotten a button up and a collar.
Yep.
And you can't see that shirt's Italian, but it's guaranteed Italian shirt. Whatever he's wearing, it'll be. Well, I mean, Greece doesn't really have much of a
textile
industry. Yeah, textile industry.
Yeah, no, probably not. I don't know.
I'm not very Greek.
They focus on olives. They do one thing and they do it well. Gyros and olives.
Yeah. I've never had a not greasy wet gyros though.
And not greasy.
Yeah, I've never had a crispy
dry gyros.
No, like they're always
the outside
wet
should be crispy
and greasy.
The outside should
gross.
Be really like not too crispy, but have like a couple little charred bits, and then the inside just licking with garlic sauce.
I would like to take this opportunity to apologize to the viewers. I'm feeling very unwell, and it is why we pushed back a day.
What's going on? Are you sick?
So I'm feeling unwell. No, I'm very tired. I think within the last 2 nights, I've probably managed about 5.5 hours to 6 hours sleep.
What's you stressing about, buddy? Problems in the old sack?
Oh no, we're dog sitting Cavoodle for the week. And that motherfucker don't sleep. He's out for a walk right now, but you meet him later.
Chloroform will work on dogs as well.
Yeah, that's a bit inhumane. I don't want the dog.
Just a little bit.
I don't want to do to the dog what your parents did to you, because I'm scared that I might have a hyperactive dog afterwards when it gets old. Maybe. I don't know. I'm too tired to make jokes about you and your...
Is that how they put you to sleep, Ben?
Yeah, that's how your parents put you to sleep, I guess is what I'm saying.
Can you modulate your intonations better?
What do you mean?
Your monotone.
I don't think I can.
Okay.
I'm establishing that I'm feeling unwell. So tonight of all nights, no, I don't think I can.
Do you do that like
I
before you
appreciate the
have
question.
sex? Before you have sex, you're like, babe, I haven't come in like 3 weeks, so just letting you know, like, if I blow my top, I got a full sack.
What do you mean? Matt, am I delusional? Did I do that?
No, it made sense. It just
What
didn't
I'm
need to be
saying
said.
is, have you ever not busted a nut for a few weeks and then got laid then you blow straight away because you just got that build up of just like.
Have you ever not nutted for a week?
I think my record's like 2 or 3 weeks. It's pretty good.
2 or 3 weeks. That's a pretty
good numbers.
Pretty good. Indeterminate
in
record.
traveling.
Yeah.
Traveling, it's hard sometimes.
Yeah. You never get like just done a wank in a toilet while traveling?
Oh, absolutely. So,
Yeah.
Man, I got to tell you, here's a story about the seediest backpackers. When I don't stay in backpackers anymore, but I used to.
You're an old man.
A few years ago, I'm in this backpacker, and there is clearly several, like, I don't know how many months or years build up on these walls. So the bed is basically in like a booth. They're like little pod sort of things. There has to have been 10 years worth of ejaculate build up on these 2 walls that I'm sleeping beside. And I'm so afraid to like touch especially, but even like my blanket against it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it was a sticky situation. Excuse the pun.
Wait. You don't think they cleaned the walls?
I don't think they clean. I don't think the cleaners there are either trained or paid enough to clean those walls, dude. You could take a fucking paint scrape to that shit.
Yeah, okay.
Just getting like shaves of just like jizz and then just like powdering it up and then taking it to somebody you don't like's party and offering them some of that.
Do you think if you shaved all the cum off that and put it into a powder, do you think it would have some sort of medicinal purposes,
It'll give you sexual powers?
Yeah.
No, but we should market it and sell it. It's a good idea. I don't think many people are doing that. And it can
do you
be
remember the
because
backpackers?
Cum's good for skin, apparently. So if you here's basically like a way that you can sell cum to single women to put on their face. You sell them this powder, and they've got to put it with a bit of water. So they tap it onto their hand from a little vial, and then they get some water and they
it's
lather
like sea
it up.
monkeys. You just add water, it comes to life.
It's skin rejuvenation, regenerative nutrition serum made from reconstituted ejaculate powder.
Yeah, skincare ski monkeys.
Sea monkeys, there it is.
I've got some episode title there.
You took we all took the Broncos. Jeff, we're rugby league, remember?
Like, what the hell are you talking about, Mike?
We all took the Broncos. That was easy breezy. We all took the Rabbitohs. The Rabbitohs lost, didn't they? Who'd they beat? They beat the Sharks? I can't remember, man.
I think they beat the Tigers, didn't they?
Beat the Tigers, us the Tigers. We were all on the Eels and all missed that. Storm really destroyed the Eels.
Yeah.
I took the Knights. Did I do that on the show?
I don't remember. I don't think you did, but good tip.
Good tip. Yeah, Knights are looking hot. I don't think the Knights drop another game for the rest of the season. We were all on Manly. Manly won, didn't they?
Remind me.
They did. Cool.
Pretty close.
I caught the end of that one. I remember now. Manly games are always close. We were all on Penrith. Sharks kept to 0. Who, other than Penrith, is going to win the grand final? Benjamin.
Sorry, all right. I got to also make a little sort of cover announcement here, like you did. For the last.
Do you have to do it right now, or can you answer my question and wait until we finish the recap?
Because it's the first time you've a rugby league question. Let me talk. Yeah. I haven't had any.
Well, I'm trying to let you talk, but you're talking over the top of me.
Up you go. Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This
Got
Mr.
you all
Magoo.
twisted up, bro.
Fucking Mr. Magoo.
Do you remember what you got to say?
I've been out of the rugby sphere for a couple weeks. So don't like go easy on me this week. Don't throw new shit on me that I haven't prepared for, because not only have I been out of this for a couple weeks in a different world, I have literally remembered about the podcast 5 minutes before the podcast. So
Yeah. I'm shocked you're here.
Yeah.
And your internet's actually pretty good now that we're talking about it. Like, where have you've changed? You've moved somewhere and your internet's not cutting out.
Oh,
this is good.
I feel like, oh yeah, I missed that. Yeah, so this will be the first time that I think I've done it from my apartment.
Nice. Good internet. Matt, who else is going to win this grand final?
I don't think it'll be anyone other than Penrith. There are some good teams, but no one's on Penrith's level. I was saying to Harry after we were leaving the game the other day about how Gus Gould reckons the Panthers may end up winning just 4 or 5 in a row, and I could see that happening.
Looks
I really
good.
could.
Yeah, they are sort of getting plucked. Speaking of Gus Gould, they're getting plucked like vultures at a carcass. Other teams are plucking from them, but they're not plucking the main guys. They're plucking in and around the main guys. Critter's probably the most main one that's been plucked so far.
I just thought about like a crime. Can I just cut you off?
Yeah, again, like in the last twice
Yeah,
in 5 minutes.
Thanks for asking permission.
That's great. Yep.
Fuck. I feel committed to it now. I feel bad, but also committed. So sorry.
You got worse things to feel bad about, dude.
So like, they're an obvious bet, the Panthers. I wonder if like in a match where they're not a favorite, if like somebody, if this has ever happened in any sport, basically somebody committed a crime against that person to then have the odds sway. So basically, like, for example, if the Panthers were playing a lower ranking team and then somebody like created something really bad in the club or to the players and it really like fucked the whole club that week, but you've already like pre-bet on the opposition team,
on the Tigers,
beforehand. Yeah,
so,
like surely people, it's like in the stock market, people bring out like bad announcements and stuff and play the stock game. If people do that with sports betting.
Yeah, I've had that thought, but in the lens of fantasy football. Like if I'm in a head-to-head match and my player has Nathan Cleary or my opponent has Nathan Cleary, can I go up to Nathan Cleary on a Wednesday, take a baseball bat to his fucking knee, and still be given the money for winning the fantasy football comp? You know? Yeah, I think you would get paid.
If you know this answer, let us know in the comments.
And I see what you mean. Like if you've already done the bet on Sportsbet and you take a baseball bat to Nathan Cleary's knee and the Tigers win, do you still get paid out your bet? Like you go to prison, but you get paid. You get paid your bet. That's in your Sportsbet account until you get out.
Yeah. If you bet the Tigers at like $11 and then you did like you took out like 2 or 3 of the players' best thing, and then like Tigers dropped to like $2 or whatever, and then they won, you'd have your bet in at $11.
Yeah. Matt, weigh in on this.
So the Bulldogs beat the Dolphins.
The Bulldogs did pick the Dolphins. Jeffrey Mike, and I were the only ones that picked that.
You tipped the Dogs. We didn't see the end of this game because we were about to watch the Titans game, which we'll get to, and we had to get our chips, we had to get our beer, so we missed the last 5 minutes where all the juicy shit happened. Yeah, but I would have liked to have seen that. But yeah, I was on the Dolphins.
What did you cover your Titans jersey with?
That's medical tape. I'm standing in solidarity with the players.
You're doing it in solidarity.
Yeah. I was going to do a Jaden Campbell and write like my most important things to me on there. And it was going to be like pillow, showing up on time. Skin. It's too far away to see. Talk me through the Titans Cowboys game.
Boy.
Terrific time.
It was great. It was, you, myself, Harry, we watched the game. And it was a little bit... we were constantly waiting the entire game for the Titans to lose their shit and lose by 40 the entire time. We were like, is it surely now? There was that point. I think we got the first try, and then the Cowboys scored 2 quick tries, and all of a sudden we're like, oh, we're in trouble. And then we just never stopped winning. It was strange.
It was great. I mean, it was like, in like the last 4 to 5 minutes, I was like, Matt, is it over? Can you tell me when it's over? And you were like, no, it's not over. And I was like, I still feel like bye, Ben. I still feel like the rug was going to get pulled out from under us at any second. Crazy. This is standard Titans, though. When we can't get into the 8, we start playing well against good teams.
Yeah.
This is just Titan things, you know?
Mike, I need to call you out on this. You are a serial early crower. You are serial count his chickens before they hatch. Like
I got so many eggs.
What was it? State of Origin 1 or 2 when like we scored 1 try and you went yes to the Queenslanders watching, and then we ended up losing that game. And that game against the Titans, you were like 10 minutes ago, like I think this is over.
I think in 2021 I was down the road at the pub for the first game 1 of State of Origin, and I was in the line at the bar, and like we had already won the game. I was in the line at the bar, and the guy's like, "Fuck, they got a pretty good team," and I was just like, "This is game 1 of year 1 of a 10-year dynasty, bro. Strap in." Why not? Like you want to be the heel, right? You want to just get in everybody's face and call it early, and make it fun. That's
I like heel behavior. I'm always supportive of heel behavior.
Yeah,
but no, it ain't over till it's over. Well, yeah, we won the fucking game. Suck shit, Cowboys.
Suck shit, Cowboys, and anybody who supports them.
All
of them. Anyone who might have a YouTube channel and did a vlog from there, fuck them. Fucking googly-eyed fuck.
Cowboys are like my third favorite team.
All right. I'm gonna try and keep the bits of news to like 3 bits of news this week.
Okay.
Ben, do you want door 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2? Turns out Lizzo is a bit of a bad bloke. Lizzo has been accused of taking her dancers and her staff out for a night in Amsterdam. Have you read about this, Matthew?
I know the very vague details.
She's getting.
Have you heard about this?
Have you read about this? Have you heard about this? She was taking her staff out. I'm going to get it in front of me. I should have had it in front of me. She took her staff out for a night in Amsterdam and was like encouraging them to like what, Ben, you'd be familiar with this. You know, when like the sex dancer on the stage like puts a banana inside their vagina and someone has to eat it out, or like they put a dildo in there and then they push it out and it like hits someone. She was encouraging her underlings to do that, and then after the fact, I think like making fun of them and bullying them whilst on the road and that sort of thing. Bad bloke, Lizzo. I called it. Early crowed that.
Yeah, you did call it last week.
Yeah.
Don't do things with colleagues.
Don't do things with colleagues, especially not Lizzo. It would seem.
But maybe she's wouldn't be the first artiste to have questionable side activity. But you know what? I think whether she's being sued, isn't she? Also, I believe for weight shaming a dancer.
Yeah, that might be in the same breath that she's
fostering a hostile work environment. So, wow.
Yeah.
Weight shaming. Come on, we grew up on a society built on weight shaming.
It's true.
That's what forged me into who I am. That's what forged me into the Adonis.
So you're saying no mercy for fat cunts is what you're saying, Ben?
Oh no, none. Virtually none.
I agree.
99% of town.
I can't trust anyone.
Go find an obese person from several thousand years ago. You won't find one. We've made obese people. Society has shaped these people, and I'm also one of them. I'm one of them. Admittedly, I'm a couple.
Just on the inside.
Let's ask ourselves.
I'm looking good though, aren't I? I've been working out. Thank you for noticing.
You look great.
Yeah.
But I mean, where would the pyramids be if it weren't for weight shaming? They wouldn't have got built.
They wouldn't have. No.
Grand Canyon wouldn't exist.
That's right.
There's no way. I don't want to go too much of a segue, but there's no way people built the pyramids.
Let's get into it.
Let us
know in the comments.
Okay. All right. Tell us, Ben.
Who was it? Giants? Aliens?
Who did it? Giants.
I don't know, but it wasn't people with technology less advanced than us now. It was people with technology more advanced or not people. Like it was something pretty crazy. I mean, I built a few pyramids of my own. Maslow, you might recognize me from. It's my last name.
Hierarchy of needs. Let me ask you this, Benjamin. What part of the pyramid?
You don't see foreskins on the hierarchy of needs, do you, Mike?
No.
What part of the pyramid construction do you think is unreasonable for humans of that time to do? Is the actual physical construction, or is it like the design of it, like the mathematical design of where all the bricks are placed, the planning?
Yeah, it would be both. It'd be from the planning and the alignment of the actual thing with the sky, as well as like just the physical ability to quarry these massive fucking cubes and then just put them over there and stack them. Stack some big boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you just saying this because you're Jewish?
Yeah.
Because you don't believe that your people could do this?
No,
self-loathing Jew.
We don't dabble in the pyramids. Like, it's not from a religious perspective. We have a wall. It's good enough. That's
it. Yeah.
That's good. All right.
Anyway, gentlemen, next game.
Matt, door 1 or door 3?
I'm gonna go with door 3.
Door 3?
It's gonna be a long episode, I can tell.
It's fucking your fault, cunt.
Hey, you seem a lot better. I pepped you up.
We got the weak-gutted Bulldog. Jamin Salmon has been signed with the Bulldogs from 2024 onwards.
Oh.
You didn't know this? You didn't read about this?
I didn't see this.
No, this is good. So, yeah, mostly just the weak-gutted Bulldog has moved on. These stories write themselves, right?
Yeah, well, good for him. I wonder if he'll get a start there.
I don't think so. I think he's probably going to be a depth signing. Toby Sexton's been really good for them.
He's a backup.
Yeah.
But there is a bit of talk that the Bulldogs want Luai, though.
They want Luai?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think Luai needs to stand next to the best halfback in the game to make himself look. Anyone would look good.
I agree. Luai needs to know what's good for him and just stay where he is, because he's going to keep getting premierships if he stays there.
Yeah. Bless him.
I think it's just about trying to get more money. It's just been like, hey, I can get money elsewhere, but I'd rather stay here.
Yeah. How many prems do you have to win before you sign for the Tigers?
I've been offered another podcast to do.
Oh, you should do that one.
And you should totally do it. Just take it.
Do it.
And they offer more money than you guys.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're happy for you.
Yeah.
Listen, as much as listen, I gotta go.
Yeah, this coming from the guy who said to us, "Oh, by the way, it was purely by accident that I remember we had a podcast on today. Not like we do it every single."
True. You do it every week.
Stop being so vague.
Is there any chance that we could maybe do like a player trade with their podcast? Do they have a shitter player that we can bring in and maybe train up, put through the system?
No.
Are
we gonna get?
Okay.
You watch.
It was a bluff.
This is a test. This is a test episode. If we get more views on this episode than last week, then I'm in a positive addition. If we get less views, then I'm a negative addition.
Well, we're not gonna, because we're a day late. We're a day late, and you keep distracting us. Like we keep going off script, off tangent. You okay, Matt? Nah, he's lost his sound.
He's lost his mind. I knew he'd be the first to crack. He's got the weakest mind.
Fuck this last bit of news. It was Andrew Johns calls on the federal government to fund medical cannabis concussion research. Good stuff.
Yeah, is that a real news piece?
That's a real news piece, yeah. Andrew Johns loves smoking weeds.
Yeah. Good on him.
Yeah.
Power to him.
Are you back with us? Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah. Worth it.
Oh.
Can you hear us?
I'm back.
You can hear us. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Worth it.
I can hear you.
First game of the round, we have got a bird fight tomorrow night we're gonna in like 24 hours time, 23 hours and 40 minutes from now.
Bring your French fries.
Bring your French fries, because it is going to be a bird fight. We've got the Sydney Roosters versus the Manly Sea Eagles. Who is in, who is out? Egan Butcher's the only one out. Sean Kepi's out. Pretty much 1-17, right? Benjamin, first hit up of the game. Go.
Let's have a look. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to go Manly on this one.
Really? Manly aren't the favourites on this. What makes you say that? Bet against your Chooky boys.
Roosters are proven. They've given up for the season. I feel like Sea Eagles feel like there's a fighting chance.
Roosters are in 14th. Holy shit.
If you're in 14th at this point in the season, you better admit to yourself that you're not making the 8, right?
That's true.
You got to go out. You got to basically, the job is now avoid injuries. So don't try to win. Just avoid injuries. Let's try some new stuff. We'll play one good game as a morale booster and win, and then we'll just finish the season and get on the beers.
Let's throw the pill around a little bit. Let's practice. Yeah. Matt, who you got for this one?
This is really tough because my initial thought was to tip the Roosters. I just had a bit of a feeling, but the Sea Eagles are still in finals contention. Mm-hmm. They can still mathematically make it, and surely that gets them up for this game. And you're right. I mean, the Roosters, I think there's a tiny chance they get in, but there's
also,
basically no chance.
Manly's a bit of a bogey team for the Chooks too.
Yeah, so it's a really tricky one. It's so weird. Like the entire year, I've just been tipping the Roosters just purely based on their team. Like at a certain point, I just need to accept the fact that they just ain't that fucking team this year. So I think I'm gonna go with Manly.
Yeah. I agree with you for this exact same reason.
I don't even think it's going to be a close one. I think that it's going to be Manly by 12 and over.
Is that nice? Is that good?
Yeah, that's better. I agree with you for the exact same reasons. I feel like Manly are still sort of in contention. They probably still believe that they can do it. The word is that Turbo is back round 2 of the finals, so they've got that to look forward to if they make it. I am going to take the Seabirds on this one. Next game we have got. We're going to be at this one. We're going to be at this one.
We're going to be at this one. Also, by the way, game of the round alert.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, this is who are the New Zealanders going to go for in this one? They've got the New Zealand team versus where they live with the Gold Coast Titans. probably going to be the Kiwis.
They hate the Titans. We get booed. We get booed when Warriors play at Seabus.
I can't wait. I love the Wars. 6 p.m. It's going to be great. What time do you think I should get there?
You'll be there at 3 if I know you.
The gates are at 3:30. So,
No. I'm sorry. I'm not supporting this. I got work till 5.
Yeah. I'll see you there. Waz. I'm going to take the Waz by only 6 points. This is our margin round. I think it will be close. I think the boys are buoyed with the Titans. They'll be excited to get into this one. I'm going to take the Waz. Matt, ping pong. It's you.
Oh, wow. This should be a good game. I'm excited for this game. I'm excited to see the Warriors, who have become my second favorite team this season, in person. SJ, they've got the same 17. They're coming off a bye as well. I think they're going to be throbbing, the Warriors. For the Titans, AJ Brimson, he's named despite he had a rib injury, I think, in that game, came off, got needle, went back on, but JoJo's out with an ankle injury, so Shop comes in at center. The Titans, by the way, have won their last 3 games against the Warriors.
Yes, it was the last time we versed in the final round of last year. Have we versed the Warriors yet this year?
I don't recall.
I don't think so. Let me look. You keep going.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't remember us going over to New Zealand. But considering that this New Zealand team is a bit different, they're coming off a bye, basically playing at home on the Gold Coast. I think the Warriors win. By how much? I'll say 10 points.
Yeah, terrific stuff. Benjamin, who have you got for this one?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
How much? How much?
How much you
It's
pay?
14. I've got it on 14.
You got 14?
14.
That
Okay.
behoove you. You should do 13. Cut that racist accent out.
I'm leaving it in.
Increase the volume.
People need to know, Mike. People need to know.
When
who
did
you
it
really
become?
are.
When did it become culturally insensitive for people to do accents? We grew
Dude,
up on accents.
I feel like if an Asian person did like an Australian accent, I would love that. I would think that's the
Love it.
funniest. The funniest
How
thing is
about-
that South Park bit where the Asian guys are like, let me do an American accent, and they go, I'll just pay for it on my credit card, and they
Yeah.
like, pull their eyes
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
There's a guy on Facebook and Instagram and stuff, and he's got an even smaller following than us. This guy is so niche, but this guy
You know him.
is a Vietnamese guy, an Australian-born Vietnamese guy,
Uh-huh.
and he puts on this Vietnamese like character, and every video he's a different character, and it's done like so cheaply on his phone, but they're funny, right?
Mhm.
I'm not going to shout him out here, but I'll tell you privately.
You should
Definitely
shout him
worth
out.
a watch. He's putting on such an Asian accent, but the guy's real voice is Aussie as us, right?
Yeah.
Was that culturally insensitive?
Mm.
If he is that culture,
I'm gonna allow it. I think.
me
I think
too. Like
If
I
you're
should be
gonna
able
make
to do
fun
a
of
South
any
African
culture, it might
accent.
as well be ours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
Who we
More
get?
accents. Let's get more accents. If you can do a good accent, let us know in the comments.
If you want to hear us do an accent, let us know in the comments, and we'll do that accent for you next.
Yeah.
We will.
How about this?
Matt doesn't want to do it.
No, it depends what it is.
We'll pick an accent from the comments. Best 3 accents we will all do, and you will judge in the comments for the following week who does the best accent.
And the winner of the best accent award gets the $100 of Jeff's money.
Yeah,
I'm going to kill you at it. I practice it in my spare time. I
Right.
literally, I just applied for a job that was
Oh, dude, I'm so much better at
a
accents
voice
than you.
actor.
Did
It
you
was
get
a
it?
voice actor. No, I
Really?
didn't get the job.
Did you get a callback?
But, no, I didn't get a
Sounds like
callback.
you're fucking dog shit at it, dude.
Sounds like you're no good.
No, I'm just not what they're looking for. There's a difference.
Yeah, your skin color's all wrong.
If Robert De Niro, one of the world's most famous and amazing actors, auditions for a role that's, a 23-year-old uni dropout, he's not going to get it. He's not what they're looking for.
Probably
What
had
was
probably had no business applying for that role.
He's not a good actor.
What was the role, Ben? What was the role?
Yeah,
I didn't even know what it was for. It was a voiceover thing.
it was
Like an
Asian
ad?
supermarket owner.
Anyway, I did a British,
Yeah.
like a slightly posher British. I did
Can
an
we please hear
American,
it?
like a generic American, and then I
Mhm.
did a Australian.
Can I hear your generic American?
I got peanuts in my mouth.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Yeah,
Is that
let's
the
do
line?
Matt's Canadian. Matt will beat us at Canadian.
Well, it is basically my voice, right?
That's really good, dude. You can stop doing the bit now.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Let's
gonna
all-
set
let's all
I'm
get
gonna
in
set
the
an
car.
alarm for the next time Ben takes us off the rails. The next game
Okay.
we've got here is the Panthers versus the Storm. The Panthers are at home, back-to-back weeks. Anyone in or out for this game, Matt? Who we got for this one?
Well, Peachy suspended,
Yeah.
so Hosking is named at center. We'll see if he actually plays there.
Generally a back rower, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Sure.
I do see Isaac Tungo is lurking in the reserve. He's might be coming back from his leg injury, so watch that space. Whereas for the Storm, they've got Asafa Solomona back from his finger injury. Elsewhere, though, Pappenhausen looks like he's making his comeback for the Sunshine Coast Falcons in the Q Cup this weekend. So good for him. He's been out for more than 12 months after shattering his kneecap in 10 pieces or whatever it was.
That's
So
rough, yeah.
good for Pappenhausen.
I'm going to see whether or not I can sneak that game. It's on 5 p.m. on Saturday. I'm going to see if I can sneak that in, but I might be having date afternoon, so I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. Who have you got for this one, Matthew?
I think I think the Storm are really going to challenge the home side here. I think they're going to want to show that the Panthers are not the only horse in this race.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll be enough. I think the Panthers still win. They're at home. I say they win by 12 points here.
Fair. Ben, who you got for this one?
Well, I think the Panthers.
You're good.
We'll try and prove to this Melbourne Storm that they're the only cat in this race.
It's pretty good. That's
pretty good. And the cat in the race thing, that was very smart. Was that on the script?
Was that on the script? Cat in this race?
Yeah.
You just said it because I said horse in this race.
Yeah, it was part of the script.
Yeah, the way you said Melbourne though. Yeah.
Yeah, nice touch.
Also, just a quick little note. Do you guys hate that Americans, after all these years and all the times we have to say it, they still can't say Aussie correctly?
No, not really.
Aussie.
No.
It's
Aussie.
You
Aussies are all the same.
Aussie.
No, I don't. They're fucking dumb, and there's new ones born every day, so don't worry about it. It's fine.
I can't do it. Doesn't matter how many times
the average person overseas what they know about Australia, and they'll say kangaroo.
2 minutes and 34 seconds.
Koala bear.
That's all right. It was my fault.
Yeah, you started it still.
I started
Next game we've got. Oh, no, sorry. I am going to take the Panthers here.
Yeah.
I love the Panthers. I'm going to take them every day. Next game we've got the Cowboys versus the Brisbane Broncos, a local derby, if you will. Cowboys at home, or is this somewhere funny?
Yes, at home.
Country Bank Stadium. Yeah, cool. Cowboys are going to be looking to bounce back against this Broncos side. I don't think they will. This is looking full strength, right? Yeah, this is full strength. Who's out? Is anyone suspended for the Broncos?
Well, Valentine Holmes is out for the Cowboys. We know that. He's been banned for his high shot on JC.
He had a crack. I heard it was an unhinged plead to the judiciary. Like, it just didn't make any sense, and he was repeating himself a lot.
So him and JDB both failed. But I would say Brendan Elliott's probably likely the one to come in at center. But they do get Helam Lukey and Griffin Neem back from different injuries. Broncos, Jesse Arthurs is back. Pia Curry's back in the back row. Can I just say, by the way, this round is filled with good matchups. Like the first Roosters Eagles, you'd have to think fairly even, right?
Yeah.
Titans Warriors, might have a shot. Then you got Panthers Storm, 2 top 4 sides. This one, Cowboys Broncos. It's a good round.
This is a great round. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. I'm going to take the Broncos here only because I know the Broncos love losing at home. Thus, they are not at home. So they're going to win. Benjamin, who you got for this one?
The Weedle Wonkos.
Little Wonkos. Matthew.
Yeah, I'm also on the Broncos. The Cowboys, I think, they're at home. They're going to want to bounce back after losing to the Titans last week. But the Broncos have just been in really hot form, in second on the ladder. Reece Walsh is just so fucking hot. I'll say they win as well, but I think it'll be tight. I'll say they win by 4 points.
Tight shit. Next game we've got, is this one going to be at KO?
This is actually...
This is in Perth.
This is the first of 2 games in a doubleheader at Optus Stadium in Perth.
That'd be fun to go to. And look at this. This is entree and main course for this one, ain't it?
Also, 2 really good games.
Yeah, really good. For the entree, we have got the Dolphins versus the Shiny Boys, the Newcastle Knights. Dolphins going like a busted ass. Do you think the Dolphins are going to finish above the Roosters in this comp at the end of the year?
Oh, let's see where they are. They're on the same amount of points.
Yeah.
So the better differential. I'm going to say the Roosters sneak ahead of them. Say the Dolphins finish 14th.
Hammer's back in fullback. What else have we got? Ewan Aiken's out. Ray Stone is back in, but he's in the reserves. Simisagi, one of the best names in the rugby league right now. Benjamin. Dolphins Knights.
I'm a night boy on this. They've only had one match and the Wolverines won, but yeah, like you said, they're fucking pretty shit at the moment.
Yeah,
but so are the Knights. Like the Knights have had a little bit of a win streak, but a couple little cheeky wins. But they're the Knights. You can't polish a turd.
Yeah.
Anyway, still staying with the Knights. I'm going to tip the polished turd.
I disagree. I think you can absolutely polish a turd. It's more of a physical thing than it is like a gleaming thing. Like you can do anything to anything if you want.
Do anything to anything.
And this turd is shining. Matt, who you got?
Yeah, I mean the Newcastle Knights are in really good form at the moment. They've got a really good run to the finals. You want to say something, Benjamin?
You want to interrupt us?
Sorry, no, you finish.
No, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, they're in super form. Kalen Ponga is firing, but I do feel like that. In a weekend of good games, this is the kind of game like the Newcastle have been on a good run, but they're by no means the fucking Panthers.
Yeah.
And if they're going to drop if they get complacent. Oh wait, what's? Oh yeah. Oh wow. Jesus Christ, Mike, what is wrong with your pants?
This is for children. This is a children's show.
You're a disgrace. What is this? Is a pup?
Edit that out.
Generative.
Oh, look at this! Look at this little fella.
Hey.
Oh, hello, puppy.
I think he can see you. See this?
This is the first time we're going to execute a puppy on a podcast. Let's do it.
What is this dog's name?
He's okay. This is
Walter. No, give him a kiss for me. He's cute.
He's a good boy, huh? You're a good boy.
Now, give him a tongue kiss for me.
No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, hang on, let me.
Anyway, when it comes to polishing a turd, now you thought we'd distracted with a dog. If you compress feces into a block dense enough, then you could polish it. Like it'd have to be dry and dense, but you couldn't polish a wet, fresh, natural turd.
No.
Let us know in the comments.
You could try
polishing.
If you could get all of the feces that everybody shits out in a day and put it into a cube, how big would that cube be, do you think? And where does that shit go?
And how do you polish it?
Yeah. How much would you charge to polish it? Matt, jump in.
Matt, I'll tell you
can we
right
get
now.
A quote? Matt, I want to get a quote on the entire world's poo for a day.
Yeah.
What do we need to do? Like cubic just
you need
matter?
to know the density. How compressed is it?
Also, I'm just going to quickly ask ChatGPT how much poo would we need to go around the moon and back, real quick.
I think we can work out the maths, but it's going to take too long. I'm tipping the Knights, by the way.
Yeah, sweet. Are we all on the Knights? We're all on the Shiny Boys.
I think we are.
Next game, we've got the main meal. We've got the Rabbitohs versus the Sharks. Ouch. Sucks to be a Sharks fan, man. Lechonk is back. Lechonk was back last week. It looks terrific. Who else is back in? Jai Arrow must have played last week. I thought he was out, but yeah. Blake Taff is out. Is Blake Taff immediately gone to the Bulldogs? Where did he sign with?
Yeah. Is it the Bulldogs? I think it is the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
he was just filling in for Latrell.
Yeah. Fully out though. Like you couldn't even get a reserve spot.
Yeah, fully
Can't have
out.
been 18th man in this economy.
Yeah. And now for the Sharks, Will Kennedy's out with a hamstring injury. That's another blow for them. They're on the slide. Connor Tracy's the fullback. But they get Mulatalo back on the wing from his jaw injury.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Colhoun, back from suspension on the bench. But yeah, my God, the Sharks are on a slide right now. They are free falling, really down on confidence and form. I have to think that they are going to win at least one more game before the end of the season, but I don't think it happens this week. I like the idea of the Rabbitohs winning in Perth. Something about that sings to me. I'll be tipping the Rabbitohs. I don't know about you guys.
Let's have a look. I mean, who do they beat? I feel like we've had this conversation before. They've got the Rabbitohs, they've got the Titans. They're not going to beat them. They've got the Cowboys, they've got the Knights, and then they've got the Raiders. Yeah, it's not looking good for the Sharks. I am going to take the Rabbitohs for this one as well. I can't remember if you just tipped just then, but yeah, obviously,
I did.
no brainer.
Bunnies.
Sharks are going like a busted ass. Benjamin.
I'm on the team that I hate the most, unfortunately. Tipping them, it's a dirty feeling, but I got to do it.
Yeah. Tip those bunnies. It's fine. You got to do it for the comp. You're 3 points ahead. Was it 4 and now you're 3?
We're creeping.
Sure. Why
Who
not?
is it?
3,
I think
4,
it's,
what's the difference? Don't say 1.
Not allowed to say 1. Yeah, Lachlan and Brooke, they're creeping. They're creeping up on you.
They're not.
And Matt is actually also creeping up on you as well this time.
You know how you deal. You know how you deal with growths like that. Fungicide.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. That's good stuff.
That's good stuff.
Just a growth that needs to be nicked.
Do we think the Dragons can defeat the Parramatta Eels at home? What do we think about this next one? Sunday, 2 p.m. Probably my favorite time slot, the Sunday 2 p.m. slot.
It is a good time to watch footy on a Sunday afternoon. Jack DeBellin, as we said earlier, so he got his charge unsuccessfully downgraded, so he's out for 4 weeks. We'll see who comes in at lock, but I don't love the Dragons' chances. Already a bad team without Jack DeBellin shoring up that middle third at
He's
13.
So crap. Was it last week we were saying he's my least favorite player?
You were saying that.
Yeah, that's 2. I'm 2 for 2 now.
But for the Eels, D-bags, Dylan Brown, he's back from his 7-game suspension.
Oh, I didn't see that. Fuck
for sexual touching, which is the funniest charge of all time.
Yeah.
Not unless you're that woman.
Who did he touch in a game? Another footy player?
No, at a club, he groped some girl.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Remember 5 counts? I think he got down to 3 counts.
5 counts of sexual touching. But huge boost for them. Also, another huge boost. Mad Eyes Lumi. He replaces Blake on the win. I'm going to put up a picture of Isaac Lumi. This year's profile picture of him is the funniest shit. I love it.
He's great. He's a great player. He should go play for the Dolphins.
You would enjoy his profile picture, Benjamin.
Can we put in a special section into the Cirkies? It's not the ugliest player, but it's the top 5 players with the most individually characteristic to face, I guess.
Maybe, yeah, I can appreciate that. Maybe the physical specimen award, or you wouldn't want to get caught in a dark alley with them award.
rare specimen award. Just the weirdest looking
a rare specimen. Yeah, I don't think we should attach it to it being scary or anything. But
yeah, well,
just odd.
Yeah,
just odd looking. He's an odd looking fella.
It's a memorable face. It's a memorable face. Do they have a big bum chin? Do they have extreme acne?
Cleary's definitely a contender.
Yeah,
he's got a weird face.
So none of us are going to take the Dragons, right? We can just
can
stop wasting any more breaths on this game.
Yeah, no. At home, they should win.
Yeah. Next game we've got is the Raiders versus the Tigers. You can go on fucking T. I'm not watching any of these games on Sunday. Holy shit. These are gross. Raiders trying to hold their spot in the top 8. They've got Rapana is back. He's playing fullback. Sorry, and Sebastian Chris moves into the centers or wing centers. Centers.
Chotrich on the wing.
What happened to the young boy who was playing fullback for them? Savage.
Xavier Savage. I think he's injured.
Okay.
Yeah, he's done his hamstring recently, I think.
Right, the last game was pretty fucking obvious who's going to win. This is another one where it really could go either way. I can see the Tigers beating the fuck out of the Raiders here, even though Sean Bloor and Stefano are out. I can still see the Tigers winning here, but I am going to take the Raiders. I'm going to take the safe bet on this one. Benjamin.
Yeah, you're a Raider boy. I'm a Raider boy too. I I'm looking at these games this week, and we've got a couple crackers, and then the other ones, they're not just like average; they're actual feces. The literal feces. Don't waste any of your time watching these poo slings. In saying that, I'm looking through all my tips, and I think I'm getting a perfect week this week. I'm getting a perfect round.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do it, mate. Yeah. Say it. Say it out loud.
Sweep City.
I would push back on that. I would say that more or less all of these games are crackers, except the Sunday games. These Sunday games are absolute shit. Even like the Dolphins Knights should be all right because, yeah, you never know what you're going to get with the Knights. Who are you taking for this one, Matthew? Wait, Ben looks like he wants to interrupt. Hang on.
No, I was literally getting nuts out of my teeth. You've
really close to the microphone, though. You were getting.
I can't even clean my own fucking teeth. Look, you're so hypersensitive to it as well. Like it really itches.
Yeah,
you went down to the microphone to like say something. I was like, hang on, wait. But you were cleaning your teeth.
No, I'm respectful of my co-hosts.
Okay. Well, I try to be.
Okay,
I try to be a good person.
Lasts.
Matthew, who you got for this one?
Yeah, I will be tipping the Canberra Raiders. They actually have enjoyed the milk a 6-game winning streak against the Tigers, which is not saying much because the Tigers have been shit in recent years, including a 1-point win earlier this year. I think it was in June. They beat the Tigers. I think they probably go 7 in a row here. They should win. They're in the top 8. I think they're in what? 5th at the moment? 5th against the team coming 17th.
Yeah.
They should win. It'd be embarrassing if they lost.
The Raiders are in 5th. Like, when the fuck did that happen?
I don't know. It's strange.
Yeah, weird. Must be nice. All right, cool. Should we get to some comments?
Actually, you know what's crazy? The Raiders are in 5th on the ladder. They have a points differential of -78.
Yeah, that's gross.
They have a negative points differential and are in 5th. And whereas the Knights are in 9th, they have a +72 differential. It's a funny old game.
It's weird.
We should completely change everything. We should make it based on points.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah.
The world's not fair, nor should it be.
I mean, Panthers would still be winning, right?
Isn't that what they do in like soccer? Pretty much.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, it technically makes sense, but it's boring as fuck.
Yeah. There are things that we could take from soccer, and it's not that. I think the relegation system would be fun. That'd be great. And promotion, that'd be fine. William Pearson writes, Storm will win over the Eels.
They sure did.
Thanks for that, William. Wish you could have told me earlier. I'd appreciate it if you could bring my attention to that sort of thing.
I saw
but
it.
alas, yeah, you saw it. You got it. All right, Rugby League History writes, just for the record, Wobble and Jaw Sports and me have always been on good terms. It's NFA who has the rivalry with WJS, BKR,
like
etc.
He's good.
Speaking of which, we will probably be at that game on Sunday, along with Wobble and Jaw, BKR, and a couple of others. So this could get messy outside. I don't think it did, but yeah,
we didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I think that it's a big enough stadium for everybody.
We're big enough to not get sucked into the drama of whatever anyone else does and just focus on what we do.
I mean, if anyone talks shit about us, we're gonna read it out on the show and laugh about it.
Yes, we will.
I feel like we're Teflon, you know?
Yeah, we were saying this last
week. It's the smallest world. Why are people going after each other?
It's a small little pond we're in, and we're all huge fish.
We're basically at like a Games Workshop, just like fighting over paints.
Great metaphor.
But... Yeah, I thought that was going to be a great metaphor.
Great analogy.
I thought you would be like, we're all at a Games Workshop and we're just fighting over the Space Marines. But no, it was paints.
Yeah, who wants to be Tau?
Yeah, I don't want to be Tau. I'll be the Elder.
No, Tau suck. Tyranids all the way.
You would be Tyranids. I'll take the Elder.
Love Tyranids.
Who are you going to play, Ben? You're an Orc guy to me.
Yeah, you seem like an Orc. Maybe a Chaos.
Yeah.
I'll take Orc. I just don't like that it rhymes with somebody's name.
Shout out to Rourke Partridge.
Harry writes, Harry, wow, this comment aged like milk. Harry writes, "How the fuck do you hate Lizzo, you soulless husk?" Wow. He also writes, "Matt needs to be the Kieran Foran of the Splendor crew and guide the young bloods to victory." Matt, you're out, right? You've had a week to reflect. You're out on Splendor still, right? You're out.
I at the start of the week I was out, and by the end of the week I was like, "Fuck, take me back."
Yeah.
I was just, I came full circle. But speaking of Kieran Foran, by the way, how good was he?
He was so good. That was the best game he's played for us all year.
He was killing it. It was
terrific.
We were sitting in our seats just yelling, "Grandpa!"
Yeah.
And it felt like he was doing something good every once a minute towards the last 20 minutes of that game. That's experience.
Terrific. He's better than every single player on the Roosters at the moment. It was terrific.
Might be.
Yeah. The Cirque Awards hits different for the NRLW.
Who said this?
Harry, sorry. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Because it's the Cirque Awards, right? Can a woman get a Cirque? I think they can.
Yeah, sure.
But they do need to remove something from their body via knife.
Should we call it the labia?
The labies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the labies.
No, any NRLW will get a labia for whatever reason, and it'll just be the labia award. The honorary yearly labia award. Or do we do a whole different show?
We should give a labia for our women's player of the year.
All right, we get it. We give a labia award at the Circuits. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's give a labia award.
Write that down.
Yeah, labia.
Manly Seagulls haven't won it. Oh, sorry, William Pearson again writes, Manly Seagulls haven't won in Wollongong since 2003. Well, they fucking did it this time, didn't they?
They have now. For DC's 300, the long-necked bastard.
Take that. Chuck it away. Ben, I don't get this comment. Can you explain this one to me? Future Body Tech writes, "Personal and vicious," with a wet tear emoji.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Why would I know?
What does that mean?
What do you think he's talking about?
What do you think he's talking about there?
I don't know. I don't know which one of you he's referring to, but you're vicious, I guess.
Okay.
For what? For what? What did we do?
Vicious. What did we do?
You'd have to ask him.
Did you watch last week's episode?
Every time this guy comments, you come to me, "Oh, Ben, what do you think?"
Well, you're a host on the show.
If if I didn't know any better, I would say that you have a suspicion that that's me.
Yeah.
Michael?
No. No.
It's a yes from me, it's a no from Matt, so we'll leave it at that.
Okay, let's look at this pragmatically. Look how old the account is. As you know me, when have I ever had interest in body related technologies?
Within the last 3 years, during COVID. You were making hats.
The account's 10 years old, dude.
Yeah. I can tell you when it was. It was in between vegan eggs and gel blasters.
And it looks like, even looking at this photo now, it looks like you with the jetpack down at Varsity Lakes.
Future Body Tech.
Future Body Tech. All right. Jeff writes, hang on, let me pre-read this.
What have you got there, Matt?
No.
While he's reading it, have you got a cab sav there?
This is a cab sav. This is a $10 1 liter cab sav. This is my go-to.
Should make more money, dude, so you can have better wines.
That sounds way too nasty.
No, I can't. Pretty much all wines, I can't really tell the flavor difference. It doesn't. It'll taste the same to me, so I may as well just get the cheapest one.
Oh,
yeah,
no, dude.
Fair.
Go try a $250 bottle and come back and tell me there's no difference in wine.
Your father missed your presence on last week's show. He says he missed your lack of knowledge, your non-stop eating, drinking, and smoking. He missed your lack of footy input. And how the fuck is he leading the tipping comp?
Guys got to do what a guy's got to do. The thing is that it's not. You should see how I cook. It's very messy, messy. But the product
and
is
loud.
Loud. But the food is.
Imagine
it's not how you get there. It's the
how
results.
You make love as well.
A lot of vocalizing. I imagine that you do a lot of in the kitchen.
And from what I know, you will not hesitate when you burn something. You will just throw that pot to the side and start again. with another pot.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, just while we're on the topic of my kitchen utensils, let me show you my newest addition.
I'm looking forward to this.
We're all on the Eagles. We're all on the Wars. We're all on the Panthers. We're all on the Broncos. We're all on the Knights. We're all on the Rabbitohs. We're all on the Eels, and we're all on the Raiders. Is that right?
I think we're all on the Alls.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. Perfect round for all.
That's boring.
Oh,
maybe I'll
very
flip.
nice. Look at that. Center it. Yeah,
That's
very
good.
nice.
That's
what
nice.
is that? It's like a cleaver.
Yeah, this will be in my just this exact position. In fact, do the screenshot now for your for our thingy jigs, for our thumbnail.
All right, well, back up a bit so you can get the full thing in, and maybe move your microphone as well so they can see your torso.
Mic's balanced perfectly.
No, just keep the knife with you until it's time for thumbnails.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but I've got like the perfect pose now.
No, you can recreate that. That's fine. Or do you want to do it now?
No.
We haven't done a hypothetical yet.
Yeah, we got to do it. There's a structure.
It's just GTPing. I said, give me the most fucked up hypothetical. And it's I'm AI. And then me.
Do you have one, Matt?
And we think these cunts are going to take over the world. They can't even fucking write a hypothetical.
Dude, my Google Home is so fucking dumb. It's so bad. Matt, do you have a hypothetical for us this week?
I tell you what, I have a rugby league related hypothetical.
Oh, but we're doing a rugby league show.
But it's not very fun. It's like on brand and topical.
Okay.
Do you want to hear it?
We can make it fun. Yeah.
We can make it fun. Okay. All right. So you are starting the 18th NRL club. Let's call it the Narang Foreskins.
The Quackers.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want. You're starting the team.
The Dubbo Elephants.
And
the Capybaras.
You can sign any 3 players you want. One of them has to be a forward, one of them has to be a half, and one of them has to be an outside back. And you can pick anybody in the entire league.
Okay.
Who are you picking?
Okay. All right.
I'll start while you guys think.
Yeah.
I think I'm picking Nathan Cleary because he's got age on his side. That's the main thing. He's the best halfback, but he's young, right?
You shouldn't be able to pick Nathan Cleary, but
that's my hypothetical. It's my hypothetical. You can pick anybody you want.
All right.
In the forwards, I'm gonna go with. Oh, it's between 2. I'll go with Payne Haas. I'll take Payne Haas. Actually, no. I'm taking Tino.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Fuck Payne. I'll take Tino. And outside back, I'll take. Give me Joseph Manu.
Okay. All right. That's not bad.
It's my 3.
Okay. I am gonna take Isaiah Yeo. I'm gonna take
classy pick.
Cameron Munster. And in the backs, I need someone young. I need someone sexy. I need someone young and sexy.
Will come.
Someone hot.
Reece Walsh.
Reece Walsh wouldn't be a bad one. That's pretty. Are you going to pick Reece Walsh?
I'm going to take Reece Walsh.
You can have Reece Walsh, and I will take. You know what? I'm going to take AJ Brimson. Let's gut the Titans. I'm going to take Brimo. Yeah.
Love it.
Gutho.
Brimo.
No one's taking Gutho. Benjamin.
Oh man. I'd take Junior Paulo. I would take I'd also take Nathan Cleary. It's just not a fun one to choose.
Well, you can't. He's playing for the Narang Foreskins.
Yeah, he's playing for my team.
Then why do you get to choose first?
Because it was my hypothetical.
You got the draft. Yeah.
I got the number 1 draft pick.
Okay, I guess I would take DCE without him fucking always hurting himself.
Dude, DCE's gonna die soon. Are you sure?
He never gets hurt. What are you talking about? Gets hurt? He's so consistent.
Oh, sorry.
Kieran Foran.
Not DCE. Who's the other guy that I hate?
What team does he play for?
Luke Keary?
No.
Latrell?
Mental blank.
Oh yes. No, I'd take. Can I choose a fullback?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, you
not
already
bad.
picked Reece Walsh, but yeah.
Yeah, is it Walsh or Latrell?
Oh yeah. And I don't want to play this game. Let's move on to my hypothetical.
What's
you got
your
a hypothetical?
You got one.
You go ahead.
I came up with mine while Matt was thinking about his shitty one.
All right, go.
Okay.
Mike, this is a Mike question.
Well, it's got to be a hypothetical
okay.
for the group.
All right, well, I'll just walk away.
Would
Yeah.
you rather?
I mean, fuck, I'm jealous.
Would you rather have me circumcise you with this,
Mm-hmm.
but the job is perfect? It is like perfect.
Mhm.
Versus you get one in a medical practice that specializes in it, but not only is it a botched job, it also gets severely infected.
Okay. Do I survive the infection?
You do, but the misso is not happy with the result. She's saying you should sue.
Well, do I sue?
No, because you've signed a clause and you should basically, saying that he's not liable if anything happens.
But my dick
You're
will
just walking
eventually.
around- it'll be
It'll
fine.
heal. It'll be fine.
It'll heal. Yeah, it's just a really bad infection for a couple months, and it's not a good job. It looks like it was done by me. But
It
so my
kinda-
one's great, but I'm using the massive blade.
My dick is gonna kind of look like Peter Dinklage a little bit.
Yeah. Listen, it's not too bad.
Game
It's
of
not
Thrones.
like meaning you can never use it again. It's just like,
Yeah. It's great. Yeah, I am gonna go with the boss job, I think.
That's rational,
but
man.
you guaranteed that my result would be perfect.
Yeah, you can probably cut all that out as well.
Everything stays in.
Thumbnail time.
Yeah, let's do it. Do you have your knife?
I can't get the bit now. Hold on.
Hang on.
Yeah, that'll do. That's good. I like that.
All right, take us out, Ben. Thank you for everybody joining us.
Mike has been Mike, Matt has been Matt, Ben has been Ben. Thank you for
Nope.
watching another episode.
Oh,
Come
that's where you're wrong.
guzzling episode of S My D. Thank you and good night.
I was Lizzo the whole time. Edit that.
Bye.
I do.
Isn't that damn time?